Supreme Commander Vornak of the Drazkari Empire stood proudly on the bridge of his flagship, the Eternal Conquest. The massive vessel led an armada of over 5,000 warships, the largest invasion force ever assembled in the history of the Seven Galaxies. Their target, a seemingly unremarkable blue planet in an unremarkable solar system. Earth. Final approach to the Sol system, Supreme Commander, his navigation officer reported. We will reach Earth's orbit in approximately 6 hours. Vornak's 4 eyes blinked in sequence, a gesture of satisfaction among his species. Excellent. Has the pathetic defense force of the humans made any moves? Negative, Supreme Commander. Their orbital stations remain dormant. No significant movement from their planetary fleet. Vornak clicked his mandibles in amusement. As expected, our intelligence suggests they have no knowledge of our approach. The element of surprise remains ours. The Drazkari had studied humans for decades. A curious species, resourceful and tenacious, but woefully behind in interstellar technology. Their faster-than-light capabilities were rudimentary, their weapons systems primitive. They would make excellent slaves once properly subjugated. Supreme Commander, the communications officer called. We're receiving a transmission. From Earth. Vornak's head ridge flared in surprise. Impossible. Our stealth systems are impenetrable. Nevertheless, they are hailing us directly. On screen, Vornak ordered, composing himself. Perhaps the humans had detected them through sheer luck. It changed nothing. The view screen illuminated to show a single human female with dark skin and silver hair, dressed in a simple blue uniform with no visible rank insignia. This is Director Amara Chen of the Earth Defense Authority, she stated calmly. Your invasion force has been detected and classified as hostile. You are instructed to reverse course immediately. Vornak let out a barking laugh that echoed across the bridge. I am Supreme Commander Vornak of the Drazkari Empire. Your planet stands on the threshold of a glorious future as part of our dominion. Surrender now, and your species will be permitted to live as— You misunderstand, Chen interrupted, her expression unchanged. This is not a negotiation. It is a courtesy notification. Vornak's ridge darkened with rage at the interruption. You dare. Your fleet will not reach Earth, Chen continued. We have already taken action. In approximately 30 seconds, you will understand. Before Vornak could respond, the transmission ended. Arrogant primitives, he snarled. Battle stations. Accelerate our approach. We will. Supreme Commander. The science officer cried out. Massive energy spike detected ahead. The space before the Drazkari Armada seemed to shimmer, like heat rising from desert sands. A sphere of swirling blue-white energy had appeared, growing rapidly to engulf the path of their approach. Analysis, Vornak demanded. The science officer worked frantically at her console. It appears to be a temporal displacement field, but on a scale that should be theoretically impossible. Evasive maneuvers. Vornak ordered, all ships, full reverse. But it was too late. The sphere expanded faster than the massive warships could change course. As the Eternal Conquest touched the edge of the field, alarms blared across every deck. Ship systems failing. The tactical officer reported. The field it's altering our molecular structure somehow. Vornak watched in horror as his own hands began to shimmer, becoming translucent. What is happening? The science officer's voice was filled with awe and terror. They've created a temporal recursion field. It's not destroying us, it's erasing our timeline. We're being unwritten from reality itself. On the view screen, now flickering with static, the image of Director Chen reappeared. The Drazkari Empire has a well-documented history of genocide across 3 sectors, she said dispassionately. Earth has chosen not to become another entry in that ledger. How? Vornak managed to ask as his flagship began dissolving around him. How could primitives like you possibly? Your intelligence was flawed, Chen replied. Humans developed temporal mechanics 30 years ago. We simply choose not to advertise all our capabilities. As the eternal conquest faded from existence, Chen's final words echoed through what remained of the communication system: safe journey to a reality where you made better choices. Across the vast emptiness of space, where 5,000 warships had just been, only a fading sphere of blue-white energy remained. Within minutes, even that was gone, leaving no trace that the mighty Drazkari fleet had ever existed. Back on Earth, Director Chen made a simple notation in her log: potential invasion averted. Timeline correction successful. No casualties on either side. Then she returned to her regularly scheduled meetings. Tuesday was always busy at the Earth Defense Authority.